Also appearing on New York stages in fall 2017, Amy Schumer, Clive Owen, Rylance and Lea Salonga, plus a work by Id actor. New York, on Broadway. Over the next few months, you can catch a member of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, a pair of big-name comedians, a Downton Abbey star, and an appearance by Squidward in human form. Here's a look at some of the highlights of the first half of the 201,718 Broadway season. Amy Schumer and Steve Martin will team up for laughs, one on stage and the other off it. The actress will star in Martin's four-person comedy Meteor Shower, about two couples who get together to observe the celestial event that inspires the title. Opens November 29 at the Booth Theatre. Amy Schumer isn't the only comedian on Broadway this fall. Emmy winner John Leguizamo stars in his original one-man comedic play Latin History for Morons, about the forgotten history of Latinos in the Americas. Opens November 15 at Studio 54 Theatre. The Boss, Bruce Springsteen, plays a solo show in which he performs songs from his career, interspersed with readings of his best-selling memoir Born to Run. Opens October 12 at the Walter Kerr Theatre. Clive Owen stars in a revival of David Henry Hwang's *M Butterfly*, a recreation of a spy scandal and love affair involving a French diplomat and a Chinese opera singer who turns out to be a man. It won the 1988 Tony Award for Best Play. Opens October 26 at the Court Theatre. Playwright Id actor, who won the Pulitzer Prize for Disgrace, turns his attention to 1980's Sarah Finance in Junk, starring Stephen Pasquale. It's both a modern-day morality tale and a roadmap to the way we live today. Opens November 2 at the Vivian Beaumont Theatre. The idea of a stage musical of SpongeBob SquarePants with real actors sounds as odd to be a Broadway show as the original Nickelodeon series. It's got original songs by Steven Tyler, Sarah Bareilles, John Legend, Lady Antebellum, Cyndi Lauper and David Bowie. Opens December 4 at the Palace Theatre. Tony Award winner Lea Salonga leads a revival of Once on This Island, a musical that follows the romance that grows between a young woman and a man from the wealthy side of the island on which she lives, guided by the island's gods. Opens December 3 at the Circle in the Square Theatre. The Band's Visit, a musical based on a 2007 Israeli film comedy, was one of the off-Broadway highlights last year and makes the jump to Broadway with original stars Tony Shalhoub and Katrina Lenk, and a thrilling score by David Yazbek. It centers on an Egyptian orchestra that shows up to perform at the wrong Israeli town. Opens November 9 at the Ethel Barrymore Theatre. Uma Thurman makes her Broadway debut in The Parisian Woman, which began life as a boulevard farce in the 19th century. Beau Willimon, who developed the Netflix series House of Cards, has updated the story about an avaricious political wife to contemporary Washington, D.C., but kept the original play's name. Opens November 30 at the Hudson Theatre. Downton Abbey star Elizabeth McGovern returns to post-World War I Britain in a revival of Time and the Conways, a play about a well-to-do upper-middle-class family that toys with the idea of time. Opens October 10 at the American Airlines Theatre. Mark Rylance returns to Broadway in Farinelli and the King, the 2015 play in which he starred at Shakespeare's Globe in London. Lit by candlelight, the play with music centers on a castrato who gives up his career to sing privately for a Spanish king. Opens December 17 at the Belasco Theatre.